Alright, welcome to the video. Today is going to be my first Dead by Daylight build video. This build applies to any killer. This is my main killer, so this is what I'm going to show you that I use. So today's build, I've been playing around with a lot of stuff, and I've noticed that this build that I've been using with the Knight, for example, has been very effective at slowing survivors down. And also for me to find them as well. So we'll start with this perk right here. I use this because it's very effective at slowing the generators down, because each person that you injure receives a 2%, like everybody receives a 2% penalty to repair, sabotage, and totem cleansing, right? Okay. It's 2% per person, so once you get all 4, that's 8%. But then they also, once 4 people are injured, it also applies an additional 12% to repair. And trust me, it doesn't seem like a lot, but I've been on the other end, so I know for a fact survivors don't like this perk at all. But if you can get all 4 of them injured, you'll get 20% total for as a repair penalty. Secondly, I always use this because I go against a lot of sweaties, so I always use Lightborn so they can't blind me. Sometimes I pretend I'm not using it. It's hilarious. Make them waste their flashlight. The other thing that I really enjoy using is Oppression. So when I hit a generator, if there's any other generators that are being worked on, a difficult skill check gets sent out to every one of those ones that are getting worked on. Obviously there's only going to be 3 more. And if they mess up on the skill check, it's going to give me a notification at each one of the generators that the skill check got messed up on, and then I can just go and basically go to that area and attack. And this is one of the perks that has become one of my favorites. It's called Darkness Revealed. It comes from the Dredge. I love this thing. You should try it. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it, because I do. Because I always find people. So every time you search a locker, there is a cooldown of 30 seconds. Not a big deal. But when you do search a locker when it's ready to go, if there's anybody that's within 8 meters of any locker, not just a particular locker, any locker, it will show their aura. And if they have, distortion on, it's going to immediately eat that token up, right? And then when you do it again in 30 seconds, I find people all the time. Sometimes I find all 4 of them near a locker, right? Because sometimes there's the cases that they open, like the boxes that they open, sometimes they're right near lockers. So I really like that one. Now I'm specific with the Knight because that's what I use. So if you're a Knight user, then I guess this next add-on thing would apply to you as well, if you want. I mean, it's up to you, but I really enjoy this because this is really good against toxic survivors, especially at the end of the match if they do manage to get all the generators. So the first one I use is the banner. The banner works in 2 different ways. So we'll go by the first way and we'll end it at the second. So the first way this works is when you're creating your patrol path, if you pass through any downed pallets and windows, it will block them automatically for 25 seconds. Okay, this is good for like trapping people. And then at the end, if you know how some people like to sit at the exit gate and teabag, well, that's why I like this ability, because if I send a guard to the exit gate where they are inside the exit area, and it finds somebody to chase, they cannot leave until the chase is over, which means that I need to rush into that area quick, because after my guard hits them, if I hit them right away, I can pick them up right away and get them out of there. It's really effective at stopping that stuff. And then of course I use Call to Arms, which increases your patrol path by 10 meters, and it also gives you a 25% movement speed increase while you're creating the path. And then I'm just using this so I don't lose these. the black ward. It's so you don't lose your add-ons. You won't lose any add-ons at all as long as you have this up. And I hope this video was helpful. I will be making more. This was basically my first build video, so hopefully you guys enjoy it. And if you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, that would really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.